monster.
The Predator franchise needs no introduction for the sci-fi fans out there, but the franchise has been injected with fresh enthusiasm following director Dan Trachtenberg's Prey. Now, we're just a few months away from the theatrical debut of Predator Badlands, which is another live-action feature. But it seems we have an interesting appetizer in the form of Predator, Killer of Killers. The trailer of this animated Predator feature has just dropped, and every second of this short clip has kept us on the edge of our seats. In this video, we will bring you everything there is to know about this upcoming animated Predator movie on Hulu, so sit tight as the world's greatest hunter seeks out new opponents. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. What does the trailer of Predator, Killer of Killers look like? A quick trailer breakdown. This animated movie remained a closely guarded secret for a pretty long time, but the director Dan Trachtenberg knew this was the direction he wanted the franchise to be headed instead of creating a generic Prey 2, following the success of Prey. Now that 20th Century Studios has revealed the first look of the animated action-adventure film Predator, Killer of Killers, let us quickly take you through the trailer before we delve into a deeper breakdown. For centuries, they've hunted the deadliest warriors, the beginning of the trailer suggests, clearly signifying the greatest hunters of the universe, the Predator. The quick glimpses then draw us across 3 different timelines. It's already known that the animated movie will be an anthology, and the narrative seems to pit the Predator against the Vikings, the ninjas, and the soldiers of the Second World War. Clearly, the Predators from different timelines have taken on some of the finest warriors of Earth during that era, but it still seems like a losing fight for the humans, at least from the looks of it in the trailer. We catch a few quick glimpses of the battles that rage on. A Viking mother is shown to be telling her son about this great monstrous enemy, who must be killed because otherwise it will kill them all. Her determined teenage son listens to her with a firm resolve, and we believe it might just be a perfect setting for a revenge drama in this part of the story. The ninjas have it no better against such a superior hunting species, and they have their swords drawn in full alert, as the Predator lurks around, presumably using its cloaking device to avoid any detection. The Second World War scenario shows a few Allied pilots checking out a potential threat, only to run into a Predator spacecraft. They soon find out that there are greater threats out there than the Axis forces, and this one has far more superior technology to overwhelm the pilots fighting them. There is a particularly gruesome sequence in the trailer when the Predator shoots out a grappling hook from its spacecraft, and it goes straight through the aircraft of the Allied pilot and impales him through his seat. Another morbid clip shows what looks like a Viking warrior shot with a long arrow that pins him against the wall and rips his body in half. Every clip that we see in this trailer suggests a clear superiority of the Predator, and clearly the humans have their work cut out for them if they're to win in this uneven contest. From the director of Prey, Dan Trachtenberg, this animated movie is set to be released on the 6th of June on the Hulu streaming site. Can we see a Predator versus human dogfight during World War II? We don't know about you, but what excites us the most about this upcoming animated movie is the prospect of seeing the Predator up against the hardened soldiers of World War II. That generation of fearless war veterans might have dealt with the German and Japanese threats all over the world, but the Predator threat is in a different league altogether. From the looks of it, in the trailer it seems like a World War II pilot has been asked to take to the skies to investigate a potentially otherworldly threat to the Allied cause, and his worst fears come alive when the Predator starts to attack from its spacecraft. Now, what's most interesting about this sequence is the fact that the World War II aircrafts are far inferior to the technology available from the Predator spacecraft. The stealth mode is so effective that the American pilot doesn't have a clue that the Predator craft is right there, waiting for an opportunity to strike. However, if the pilots are able to decode the stealth mode and find a way to reveal the position of the Predator, we might be in for a gritty dogfight. Because these fearless souls from the Second World War era don't understand the concept of backing down. Wouldn't that be a great sight? A skilled pilot involved in a tense dogfight with a superior enemy, where it's simply a battle of their training and temperament. Also, there's a scene where a soldier shoots non-stop using anti-aircraft guns, and this might be targeted toward the Predator craft after its position is revealed. The extent of damage from human bullets might not be particularly promising, especially because the Predator hunts in absolute stealth mode, and we can't wait to find out how the World War heroes decode the trick to hunting down the hunter.
Will kill us all.
Is the Viking timeline suggesting a revenge drama? There's no greater motivation to fight the greatest hunter in the universe than to be caught up in a situation where your loved ones have been directly affected. Such seems to be the case when the Predator takes on the Vikings in another timeline. A Viking raider guides her son, who is now coming of age, and she alerts him about the threat posed before their community. There's a monster that will kill them all unless it's killed, and we might not be too wrong in assuming that the Predator killed the boy's father earlier. It might be the perfect recipe for a revenge drama, where the young boy, helped and guided by his mother, takes on the mighty Predator. When revenge fuels adrenaline, fear takes a back seat, and we don't expect a Viking warrior to be fearful in the first place. This storyline might go down to the wire, but we expect the young boy to prevail, and even if he doesn't, he'll take the Predator down with him. How does the Predator land up in feudal Japan? The Predator fighting the samurai warrior seems like the perfect example of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. This part of the anthology seems to be premised in feudal Japan, and the story is apparently about a brutal battle for succession, as brothers turn against each other in this fierce encounter. Only, they quickly discover that a threat bigger than their petty struggle for power is looming large, as the Predator starts to take down the samurai warriors one by one. We wouldn't be surprised if the brothers put their personal feud behind them and team up to take down this incredible alien hunter. The scene that shows 3 samurai warriors standing with their swords drawn might be one of the climactic battle sequences, and even they will have to figure out a way to decipher the code behind the Predator's stealth mode. A hidden fighter is the most dangerous, but luckily for the samurai warriors, they're expert stealth fighters as well. Even this part seems to have a promising animation quality, and we will probably get to experience the perfect 3-part anthology in this movie. Do we get to see different kinds of predators in the movie? Of course, going by the narrative, it's not just one predator who's hunting down humans across 3 different timelines. What makes it all the more interesting is that the trailer revealed 3 unique predator types, and each one of them is perfectly suited to their individual opponents. The first kind that you see fighting the Vikings is an absolutely gigantic unit. The build of this one is ideal to take on the powerful Vikings, and this predator stands taller than everyone else in the scene. You can almost compare this with a predator version of Hulk, if you can imagine something like that. Up next, you have the aviator predator, who's seated in a spacecraft, and this one takes on the fighter pilots of World War II in a brutal dogfight. There's a cunning, badass look of this predator that's evident from its fighting style as well. We mostly get a look of this aviator predator from the chest up, and the idea to introduce cut dreadlocks in these creatures is quite interesting. It's usually a sign that the predator is a bad blood predator, and the fighting style also suggests that this particular one is genuinely evil. Lastly, we have the predator that fights the samurai warriors, and even this one has a unique design. This one is perhaps one of the best features of the movie, because now you can pick out the specific predator type after watching it and decide which one you like the most.
It's time I tell you.
What did Dan Trachtenberg have to say about this upcoming project? Who will be the voice cast for the movie? During an interview with Bloody Disgusting, the director Dan Trachtenberg has revealed that Predator, Killer of Killers, is firmly set in the same larger universe as Prey, and his next live-action feature, Predator Badlands. That being said, this animated anthology was always meant to be a standalone project, which means that even the ones who are new to the franchise will have no trouble in keeping a track of the narrative. John Wasung is the co-director, and the animation company The Third Floor has taken up the task of making the visuals more vibrant and appealing than ever. As for the voice cast, there hasn't been an official announcement to reveal every single actor in the project. That being said, the likes of Lindsay Levanche, Louis Ozawa, Michael Biehn, and Rick Gonzalez will pick up some of the key roles and bring in their expertise. Marvelous verdict. The franchise is right on track. After witnessing the promising first trailer of Predator, Killer of Killers, we're thrilled to announce that the franchise is doing all the right things to be extended for many more years. This animated film might not have been what the fans were waiting for, with Predator Badlands waiting to happen soon, but they wouldn't be complaining, especially after watching the brilliant visuals of this animated feature. Not only does the anthology storyline sound promising, the animation brilliance is out there for everyone to see. The narrative also does not shy away from violence and gore, which is quite an essential part of any Predator movie. The couple of Predator kills that we see don't hold back in the slightest, and the artwork is so impressive that this might as well be one of the most visually stunning animated films of the year. Overall, if things do not go drastically wrong here, we can expect a solid entertainer in early June, as the current creative team behind the Predator franchise sketches their way into animation. If only a time machine could bring us to the 6th of June immediately. Don't forget to tell us in the comments below what you think of the new Predator trailer, and also share your thoughts on your favorite storyline from the 3 timelines. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.